Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed on this show by the host or the hosts do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions of the guest or the guests do not reflect those of the host or the hosts and of the channel.
So this is our code of conduct.
Dumelang gape o la itse ka nako e gore ke mang ke lla ke kgosimane mme ba ba nkitseng sentle ba re ke le tebelele le ntshonyana la bora mesega ba maitsukula kaname setlhare sa moretlwa se se jetseng fa thoko ga tsela ka sapo la motho le le phesuo gompieno ke na le a very very special guest ga ke itse gore a ke re abuti gore ke re Mr. DJ or irige the don da doni. I would do well. I would. Usia. 100%. Usia mera and usia vidisia. Hello. This is about you, you know. Yeah, take it what take over. I get to go bitsa batho ke ba introduce ka maina wa sa bating ke batla wena ba bolela go roma. Yeah. Go botlhokwa o mtsa a sa siama a mangata ba tsile motse bana ba se itse no bidwa lina lo ao go botsa ka nte papa ba o bitse why go ba go tlhalosa roa nna motswana ra a le bosa lo phala tsono e o mphileng yana ba kopana nna le re bue o bisa o buang ya ka re khosima data yisite ke o iting ya ka Pablo beto le ke tsenda lo ni PT Mades ma lo le nna ha ke hauli ha ke go live ke te opa so batho ba itse opa ba bantsi ga ba itse mothi and then batho ba itse Pablo ba bantsi ga ba itse so there's been a transition from goleng maina a tlantsa a change a ke tse ga ntsra bopi a mangwe wa teng a ke batla go bua pele ga batho ska bua ene re le ba simanyana batho wa tswarna yo Bate wa magala. Bate wa to di kanjini ba sala wa magitsi wa heba. Kante monno khala le mo gimi. So yeah, go now. No gompieno budak. Ke go biditse. I think ha re simolla go record. Ke go boleletsa ka mkgo ke go tlotlang ka teng. Ma 2000 about how a person moves. But you must move a certain way. And na ha ke gola yana ko le ke isane la rona la Ziras ile ikagile. You have been a reserved but a very influential person. And ke so se ke se ratang ka we. Gore mongwe le mongwe fela wa ko le gisa o tshela le o tlo so se tswa gae I'm not sure if I ke tsaba go tloga ke ipoka I'll tell you that this was born from a character and I would like to believe gape go tswa mo go di soul yeah
Look, we were born in the era ya bo Setswana, and we were raised with certain values. And the values tseo di a aga mo go wena, and we carry them through life. And then they mold relationship tsa gago le batho botlhe ba o phelang go. Most of interaction ya ka le batho was built upon those values: respect, love, common understanding, tolerance, it's tsone tse di agang, tse di feeling the person that I am right now today. And ga ke a di sela for far. So yes, I was raised, I was surrounded by those things, so they influenced my life. And I decided or not, ke tlo batla go tshela yang.
o batla go tshela yang.
It was a very conscious decision. Ga ke tlhalefa le nne, this is how I want to be. This is the type of person. Okay, but not for the benefit of anyone, but for myself. Because some sort of peace of mind. Once I look at me, I get at the commotion, I get at this. You meet, yeah, confrontation me. I try to avoid you till the private, but some face the challenge. But in a very you
a very settled man.
Some people would say, my mom once said to me, date. I mean, you like, tota tana le mosadi jare basadi ba tshwana.
Ba go tshameka ka gore you are very timid. Ga re ka dirisa le re o last week.
So no. Oscar, things will turn out all right. And things have turned out exactly the way sensitive negative. Yes, we want more of life. Yes, we work hard to get more out of life now. That's how they supposed to compare. Come constant and negative.
Na fona ka mokgomo.
And we work with what we have, and this is what we have. It's a mafela.
Move fela jaaka. That's how you move.
How I move.
That's how you move. Gore ene o buile ka di element tse leng gore gone anong bontsi ba nako re di tsaya for granted. Or o tla bo bua ka gore how you engage with people. Tlotlo eo, gore ga ke motho wa morusu. Ke dilo tse leng gore re di tsaya very for granted. Mo goreng they contribute to mental health ya rona. Bana ba gona anong ba na le mathata. Bara ba imetswe. And that is the whole point ya butaka ya gore gompieno be ke bua le motho o tshwanang le wena. Because o mo community, bontsi jwa nako tiro e o e dirang e re tlong bua ka yone in effect, ke a gore o engage le bana ba, gore ra mona bitse o pakio. And go na di dilo tse dintsi tse a di dirang tse leng gore o tshwanetse gore a re o imetswe. Mara ga nke a re o imetswe. Why a sa nke a re o imetswe? Kante ke dilo tse re di overlookang tse. Dilo tse di tshwanang le tse. So you spoke about mama. And I have a privilege. Ya filitsi mama le nna ke mama gore. Every time I get more da ngwana ke go. Le nna ke mme ya ka o buile gore go golelang teng. Motsadi mongwe le mongwe ne le motsadi.
Wow. Ke ropola ya.
Gore hanga ke ka tsamaya ka fuma ditleng ka fale mo straateng tsa ga Thomas be ke dira magage ke re ke boela gae. A be go nna
Noma. Ne sa dire.
I be ke mama ta wa sala utlile
Before tsena
before ke tsena
go le ka le
gore
mo tontsa tse modumo.
mojo mara ya ka nna tsetse modumo ke mo sotile out.
Ke tla mo gore go dileng ka teng. And maybe that's not maybe. It's actually the bigger reason why I really deviated like that thing. Look, Kitarus Udimoka. my primary school Kodimuka, and my mom decided no, was a hamya busy last piece. And then a real PC. And then that's when I met the bigger influence of the person I am right now with Abba. But the combination here, Kudimukana, Limuziras. So I consider myself a product of both Bimugana, Liziras, and Hogan's multiple drillings, tennis school, Kuma Fiking, it has got influence. I routine that playing the bigger role in our understanding the perspectives that day. And then we grew up moving around, seeing different people, experiencing life from different angles. And then some of these things they fall into traces and you become a DJ and become business person has left.
Yep.
You become a teacher. A bit copa and a pot of all these things mixed together and they create passion. So these are the things that I love. These are the things that I want to continue doing for the longest time.
For the longest of time.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that I would energy I forgot this thing would be done at level be on that and forever.
Ba ko bona ro solden ke pa so go ka babudi ba ko bona o re ngintse le go road man
So that paper it's a degree. Right, taking refining a little bit of wisdom, so on and prosecute to life or pick up. For Kobuka. No, right now, so she would talk. It's like like Ilya Nico like Kisala already stream aquí, lack of resources and our environments they are limited. And if it wasn't for that, we would have seen bigger things. But with the little ceremonial solino, we are still going to try to be bigger things. But the same energy will and we occupy our spaces and but have fun all that. You want this boy
to crown.
And if you are going to inspire one or two people, that is I have because so would mean whatever if it's still fancy. Takul solution at the young and a very modest mark. But we real eat smell, Gorta Felayalu and Kajuwa do Horwala. Hosna this lenses in Tanser fit to the Utsulo. That's what I want. And cause the Lautzlo to and a coral Lautzlo other fit to the fit and yeah. So that's how I move. Less lines, isn't it? Yes. Best lady, Brewata Hot. In the nations, really a habit of opportunity, not only for people becoming drunk and over in the house or not that, but to give a platform for finally Wanawana to come out and do what I do that. Art, wants to act the music, putting way to talk with Deejaying. And to put this racing the body, once of Alimus little zero of letter no. Let's call us about top. So, combination idea dated to the that I support all language. Lucy Kita sending from Mosin Zoo. And sell a saying, but a Horisacascaro na a certain soul. Kisela mama ay gunung hanana hasia meloro pitla guti is it is tragotin cheese that there is me have over and from the kemat let's do some data le tu ale I don't know money the other is or mono
Gam the twari wali did
yeah for causing are at the Pablo he had that first not them didn't rang up about what's a basketball court or netball court or something like yeah I was like
yes
of an album
that touched your soul
like how and Maro, Hana na Botana Bahagui disability very positive. Yes. And things like Bruce Kitson and Jerobat and Zimbabwe and something. I was touched.
Yes, yes.
Hey.
So, Hubuaka, I love the fact that in a very short space of time, we can see this sin. And about to battle Bamaka, like the DJ, or Habai to be articulate. The DJ was why Pablo was so quiet? Why articulate it? You go with the man. And they don't understand hore bu DJ ba gago ga se gore o tsogile then you decided I want to be a DJ. Ke batla gore re boele ko morago to a point where you decided gore maybe teaching is what you want to do.
This all started this all started exactly the day. I remember we used to do the Zilizi on the street bench when Jackson Sefale was part of those things. Yes. Maharaj, yeah, it was part of those things. I'm taking you to 1996.
Yes, sir.
We collected a lot of music. That's where the whole person started. Similar collected music. We met people, they are into music, and then a person is developer from there. So that really happened.
Hey, Madam Abela with 1996. You and like you just made me realize, okay, hey, you've been doing this for so many years.
For the longest time.
Get out naga go to context. Cause I think I was so bad. To context. 1996. I was 6 years old. I'm 36 years old.
So in the remote ever since that time. Let them in a something that we love and it developed into a profession. So that we need help. To be decided or no, I'm going left, go down there. Peace. And then I get you for something and cannot pay. Can we get up bossa game? Yeah, Zama. Arwaga. Actually got 2009. I remember. That October. January so what I see. Ya paga barama. Arwaga. The Jack Arwavira. Krim. World car. So Lindemuri store about advantage your cast. Really, how not? Didn't I want to do it, but do it for myself.
For myself.
And then I packed my bags, came home, Takopana Hapele and Elubo Gexin, and then we took over the guitar podcast in El Mukun.
Then in Fukuni. Fukanda Desimia. Yeah.
Beats. So that place was dormant at Emily meant Amaha. We approached the previous owner, Sepano. Can take it, rent it out, keep guys and capital rented Tana. And then you better expand on a jitan. We work at a Tokonyan so they'll give. They even play music. If there was a Tokonyan, they'll select to pop down. And that's why now study. Who develop a person now? Great.
Hopada my gaji almost all.
And then I'm busy. Then who develop a person now? I mean, like buying Kapana talking Ubi, or that we care. And that place push off. And Ghana will. And people don't know this. You get ever has me.
Security pin.
So before guys who got there, how do you fit a school about 2002? Or he's the first person who gave me a job. Direct credit. I was a salesman. Yes. And then I learned a whole lot of things. Including Africans.
You can prat.
I can practice.
Yeah. Nee, ek net probeer mara. Nee, jy weet.
Yes. So how about from South Africans? I'm gonna don't matter. You didn't know. There's a lot you guys don't know. So we family alo har kin skill ubutare. Nkida ko hasbi. Hari chase ja ubuta. Don't get the focus on what the boot said. Man ta habote. Baba. So one day my lecturer had upgrade me to 1996. Abahatsa go shopo hatsa na crack ile muting kapere ni barolens ke se khadima an karen kwena mutekirte haro itiki sota ga lecturer ya akabit iba tirkain arko kuluchu I did water to the intus. I know that you can win because I fought 3 games and more year if to get this thing. I'm not gonna one opportunity. Creamos the sense on the interact the Fana Bayano on another level, on another level. And then we went on. I'm still there. In this day, the Hellbriar. So, you don't have to mean as on a Figiski Correlino. I'm still. Yes, you still me. You're there.
Because relevant a mentality of when a new opportunity comes, renale kitlaring. That euphoria of new opportunity. What is old? Let's give it. Let's focus on the thing.
I'm gonna be that. I would do that all okay. I would do that all because back then we were energized.
Yeah.
We can do wonders. And that days was growing vacationing. I was getting into the motion and remember I'm not a teacher or professor. But passing on information and knowledge comes natural. That and it's in a good lesson yalo. Wow. It's in a good lesson yalo. And then I've been doing it since 2013.
Imagine.
Yeah. So, and it developed me, I think, in Kahili to become a better teacher. Because now I get to understand mentality of our school. In fact, it's in our school of youngsters. Yeah. So, it's very easy to deal with that.
Because money to Friday when I live to a piece and talk more lecture room.
Hari sakopani kutlasi. Rakopana kostrate. They up. They want to sing. They want to dance. They want to DJ. Bore rakopana lebona kutlasi after school meet somewhere else where now things becomes fun.
Yes.
Forever. So I'm part of this people's space, part of this people's culture and environment. And you know what? It makes me grow as a person because I tend to appreciate the culture as it changes, as it evolves. But one could horror. Man, how do we more display? It has to be something that I know because I'm in that space.
Because I'm big. Or my kisses are like we were talking before is the tabu shoot. Why would Isaba Anai? No, but what yawa?
Oh, Kore, to sure 10 years from now, I would still understand some of the trends in the culture. Because I did my baby more.
Yes, you make it your business.
Makes you grow. Makes you get involved. Makes it develops you into a better person. As things change. Some of them are difficult because they what age. I mean, bring me up.
Yeah.
I had to learn.
I thought
But we know what is to happen to the Taba Fananaba. Baila send me the consistency. Banally me.
And
So, Yano Horanabo. No, I just provide.
When you provide resources and guidance,
Said, for that. Yeah, so then aside. How palato else in a gas. Scan for fights, kokota. Find something. Until because the ideas.
Oiti, Abuda, we take what you are doing for granted because bafana wana ni ini usa ba guide yako ba guide bafana ba ini diabon bafana ba ini diabon ekuliteki bafana.
Also, the guy that told me, "No, just pull some Mario."
Yes.
Energy turns into chaos.
And we can't deal with chaos where we are right now. But where does the passion for young people come about?
Like I said, it is to be my interaction with lots and lots of the, and because Lynn like to go, it's easy to relate because some of the things Bill on the body deal. Being bad or being, I passed through those stages, so I understand them better, and that's it. And there's still a lot to learn because generation changes. My ninth, I was only about 2000. My 2000. Kabatsa tsana le ma 2010 na. Yes. O se to bona because back then I got wa bona. To rona ba rona ya. So you realize that this generations they change
Every 10 years.
Yeah. Generational changes you do that like every 10 years. But then you very different. Yeah, yet they are still within the same age group. But they love different things and they do things different, they speak differently. So you want to understand how, because they are within our space. So don't you understand look, when I started, I loved soul and R&B, but I've always loved music and the I had a collection Splash 1990. I had collection Black Monster 1990. I had collection Jukebox 1990.
What do you about?
Yeah, that I had a collection Black Box. It's an American group that called the key type of house music. So I've developed into
We're now more to where I get better set a varamo. So Sunday in
I
session.
will give it to you. On the other one, I can play hip hop. The other day, Nazidza na kusopola ontreeza la hip hop. Because I grew up listening to this music. So all these genders on top. The type of music that they want. Yeah. Was gada kaloha because or an halo sort of how you let our rates on a harassment by the hard person be I kind mass ball the lord some way mata and then I and nest myself into the collect music, understand the type of music. Even though it's small way it's music. I mean I'm not a Bacardi collector, but collector and I got music.
Garanga.
So I need to, and that is broad.
Yes.
It provides opportunity. Somebody will see would say, yeah, dama. I love that guy. Yes. Ke re gopola mothako o mongwe ko Lake Timberlake ke ile go dlala ko Lake Timberlake ke dlala soul. And then the guy we kiragala re a tse ko like this. And then found me saying that came defense and but guy couldn't we got I killed out the canary book. This thing one day you know there's a yeah cutting the net. I got to a queen soon down that you are being this mask. And what's that music? I collect music. Because I love music. After music you play. There was a point in the girl like see la saw music. See. Here. Kaya no ya na di gor like but it's the visit how pass up aga. I'm not allowed to learn. So
I don't know how to heal a tree. What's what you?
hey. So Saturday you le go classic. Already after 10 minutes every team go to la mela. With rot. But I used to sleep. Come is bizarre. That's how keratan music. Wait a minute, slowness in Poli. It can keep music. It Nikki to an pasta music. Or papa and never body religion work and choose. So it's a way for Elmariki Idris build lives around me and myself. Yeah. And I'm that again. Wait, I didn't know it's for you because I'm Pablo school. I remember I'm Pablo class in Jamaica. I didn't know fancy. Had another piece of crackers around the city. And we wanted to me Roger Pizza Cali. I don't know. Well, how to do that. See, I want to play the case as a daughter. So, the envelope for us, Bradley, I said,
Yeah, no.
I'll report that I did. Can win. Wow.
Causa ne kana lagi mereka bekerja di sini orang ini mana gani ba tata go da lai de ma ba avant de ça tata di yang non zizla so tu ka foi non
Rishi, and no my way and no my and then in Braban, Sabope. You win them over from things as the
data by being boosties the ball. Can they come the easily absorb your teaching correct the identifying as much as may tata papa amo where but I still I mean I immediately by your way. But I let them on the water on me that as I said tombo. Wow, this is and can I get them and hello? What classes in the studio you fair for classes up to me and the common boko and boost into the kisses. Hey, well, people are put yeah, I'll try like it is some family well, some random door, but at least I know over and I try help from the classes, give many so I'll try to get less people do what I want to gonna be I come on daughter to sing them. So Korobara I enjoy being my company or now and then the one of us and Limon was Pandanda. When you never fake cavalry, Francis Lubumpa was on a give it off a level with Millie Chicavasso that he can understand him. The radio because of waiting to get on the Malamo.
You've raised an important element ever to William Bands or Lynn. I wasn't aware whole. In fact, the music, the youth, and maybe we should bring it into also be aware that how gets music and put it into education. Because when I'm so called if we bring the way you looking at the work, or the music, it connect.
It's something that's worth trying. And we're living in an age of artificial intelligence. So technology research has all that. So it's easy to blend this thing on top of the only problem we got today that's not the resources. So I call that when you provide mine, then you provide it a little that you had. And me, it can start it. Bora, nice percent this keep love with it. But I thought being he loves it. Some come but ba na le pisego ba ba kgonang ba bina. Now how do you take those things and you build them into their everyday life instead of celebrating them out there? So what is it's not the silent airway. Sometimes the word sometimes should be done. It is a very relaxing show. I can understand things say no her be still interested in until wow. Cho.
It look amazing.
Yeah, so we try everything every day. Lim na kay tool that everything. You don't believe. Well, talaga ba bulela jero. Naba need. I'm a very curious person. Like I wanna I can say something. Anta kilo like Robert J. Just for the sake of it. Not to send you body. Quala test to pass. If I don't know something, I mean, which I sign me out and ask people I can talk. Hey, proud gratitude to them. One thing to make
Dawa no. Kudiwa yamba
and no farm. And then it's a and I learn one lot.
one thing is that
Taking of blame. So that thing into that heart and call. I did go on. You can meet it on gratitude. If I don't know. But Scananora, I'll forever not know.
not know.
Yeah, we
Ene go admita gore ga ke itse
gonna simple.
o ruta gore o tshwanetse gore o ikobonye and open yourself up for more opportunities, more learning, more.
What meet for a week? That's the first hurdle. Hey, gonna simple. Operate on a very transparent level. Why you try? Hey,
So go on do
things do it. One halaha. I consider the fact that I don't know.
That is so.
Yeah.
That is so powerful.
See,
Ka gore batho ba bantsi re tshela ka magetla a gore ga ba tshwanna go itse gore ga ke and le gone ke nna ba tshwanetse ba tshwanetse ba utlwe ka nna
on to say it. The tell of the care.
o bolaile mada. So that's the lesson e ke itse re mo puisano nyaka le wena gore a o se itse ga ba bolelela gore ga di gore re simolola on a clean transparent
Level. Why it's like it's more. Let's move forward knowing that I don't know.
yeah.
So from now on, Jahi truth. One time. Yeah. But rest assured, the next time you come around, gratitude. That's all. Wow. That's how I'm trying to inspire this guy spoke. It's a cool somebody influence a lot of sun country. And I got a little how na le problem, be it physical, mental. The first step to progress, admit the once you do that, 90% of your problems are almost sorted. Because so now you're working towards solving that problem. Those are okay. Don't put yourself in a situation where you don't know and how these up at the corn kind of board. How quiet house one color. But that's it too sometimes because some of these things are embarrassing. How it's grass. And as embarrassing as it is, I don't know, but now but I'm very curious. Lupicity can encourage the people around me to become curious in lupicity and find things, information about life in general. Because it afford an advantage into building your life. Yeah, hey, so it's a selaya ganna. I wanna say you can go anywhere, go what you want to for from years back. I've never been shy person to say at the cone or I don't. Hey, sometimes Nankung didn't take it and couldn't. I've made it for
Yes. Yeah, it's only sharp.
It's like, yeah. Move on. The Tabana didn't copy.
Yes.
That's how it moves.
And then I would the interesting I find your music journey very interesting actually. Re ka bua ka yone motshegare otlhe. But ha nako e ntse e tsamaya, you then where we wanna now where we are gore gate poleke ke Chillers Lounge. Why Chillers Lounge?
The name has always been there. How did I go near the concept that she's not gonna change his name? This name is my identify. Well, it's a trailer day. So limited where there is. Munam business is hard. I get the one. It hard. So you're better by the level. Hey, the 6.
Yeah.
Wait.
Mara ga o tlogile. Nna ke yona ka ke batlang gore o itse ga o ntsha gore no ne ke le fale ko lekeisane fo khoneng da no ke go tshibona wala o tla re motho wa go ka suna hana ya wa bona no re mone ntle ke o para hora re p out nyane le a fo khoneng a ne le sharp blind o fo chila se anong ke establishment nyane go rotenyana ne maria man
Scanta.
no
It's a picture that you have in your mind in Borway. Round Tatulu, sharp, rari, Babunissin. I mean, he really uses any through sweat and tears. A hemmer, sleepless and I. And we will go to some powerful support structures. Some of these things wouldn't happen if we wasn't for our families. Yeah, because they put out with the law.
they put out the door a little bit guru tsonzo go bereki
And then political might they don't move. You see, there's a good, that I think about that part. And has he not advocated this? It doesn't be done for. He's limited and sort of like a lot of people. So, I seem people doing it for me in these like a few did. So, for honor to Pablo, Yara, Casino, the man, see him and there's a matter, there's a mad way, and not, yeah. Look, I want to say, I'm at the age, I can't accept myself of it as a legal because I'll then eat. So I think things in a way I conserve my own energy. I teach people around me about the German war. Make progress as a direct. Many reasons. This is a arrest of me so on an on yellow. So, is because we're still moving. Matter still Razamaga energy, Harkamali, Lavili, over or travel up to the to the by eating people all in bond and then they buy your question and the lyrics.
No, we have to bring people in. Why was about 100% of the pie? Because when I motho o mongwe wa go lebeletseng a re nna bafana ba nka ba noka mose.
If I was a politician, people are gonna call me a socialist. Yeah, because I've never believed in one man operation.
Yeah.
I since let's say it's a group of people. So how some of these things like you can't do them on your own. Life just doesn't allow it. Like it doesn't. Nature just doesn't allow. Hey, you see people succeeding. Is that real success or this picture? Like Utelo, time you have people it becomes easier but want a lot. And I'm a firm believer in passing on the experience and the knowledge little bit that I have to the next person. Be the elder, be it a younger person, I firmly believe for it. I love it. Yes. Ke rata batho ba nna yana. Ebe ga fetsa go kgona le nna motho a teng ebe a feel gore if
That's why
yeah, or ha ke fologa on the decks. Ke create a tap on the shoulders. Message.
yeah.
What on job? Yes. So how somebody took something away from what I did. What it's the back I am. I sleep better at night. Better than my patience.
In that tree.
It doesn't cost me a thing.
It be nothing. And I think it's important gore le nna self ke highlighted that fact about you. Gore irle go founela maabane. Ke good money. Man go thatanya batho ke ba dropa like hot cakes. Are available. Ga wa akanya le gabedi.
Yeah,
You're like bona ndana ga ke na le 1 2 3 mara e yone na nka go fa yona o ska. And I really appreciated that about you. For the things that are important to you, people that are important to you, and knowing what we'll be doing will contribute to the end goal is re batla go impact mtwana ele by doing this thing, having this conversation. Ga wa akanya gabe. You were like, a re batse.
and don't get me wrong. This is a huge platform. The unknown circumstances. Somebody that will style up like it to pass it to let it pass by. 100. Yeah. So I'm not an idiot. Okay. To a certain extent, it was about me.
Yeah.
As much as it is about
Anything else.
So, I mean, I naturally, when you call, I said, no, that's my boy.
Yeah.
But on the other side, you go, yeah, that's it, man.
Linda Gabby.
One was that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, two ways.
It's two ways. Kibotshelo bonzeyana.
We can't do it alone.
Yeah, we do today. Today it's one of those days where ke hobiditse mo hobbies ko Chillers Lounge.
Yeah, we really had it off our
Ha re tswa fara ko nama e teng, entertainment di teng for both young and the old. So I really appreciate nako e o re fang yone to do this thing. But ke batla gore before re tswalla ke boele ko morago. You mentioned mama and family. Ga o tsalwa ko gae no go na le mang? Because I'm asking this question gore re ga re tswalla a be re tlhaloganya gore monna o re buang le ene fa gompieno o godisitswe jang ke mang ka mokgontseng ya.
It's really Matselo. Robby raised by that old me. Yeah. When we demand job, and a lot of my passion from business in the company here was I grew up watching her, seeing my life, and give us opportunities to. So yeah, she was a powerful to the two crazy and even though lady Malili, and she instilled a lot of discipline and patience into economy on other businesses. You know how we do some of these things you pick them up as you do. How jam I get lying. But then I realized thing back at leading the idea has say yo look so head to be me this abona and you baby got the consistent also like people had one through and I took a lot of that upon her and my analysis is not about the business assessment.
she's a dad in the yeah, she's a professional, so she got her own relation. As much as the regular room, yeah. So yeah, we grew up surrounded by a lot of things and a lot of people who are influenced. It's in a page friend, power, and we grow up upon a label. Now we see what you guys agree. We become inspired, and we want you guys to see. Somebody once taught me something. Arjo, it's how much is that? If you've got friends, a circle of friends,
Yeah.
and everybody becomes successful, it's not simple because if you are the only person always successful, people will depend on you.
That is so true.
So, wishing people to become big and successful, or helping them.
Yeah.
How to sell because
Go rola morwalo wa gore di-2 rand tse di kana di a go tswa ka intlase.
yes, ke batla bafana ba ole sharp so that o mongwe le mongwe a kgone go ira dilo tse ba di batlang le nna ba ntogelenyana ke yeah, no, it's all about so that's selfish to that point.
Yes.
I want people to succeed, but and then in someone yeah, into someone I'm like there's this lady that I said
Yes.
I become proud about like maybe
Now she's cool with these like Iwona.
and the fact that I know I become ono gani kwana ndasia kopana ni mfano kazi ya nazis kana kuma
Cardinal Malabi.
right
E kana ke bo mang o itse ke yo
na
cousin ya Hanaz.
nice
What if it?
From the door.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, when I see them doing things that they like, I no me ada que maybe do it, but that too salary to the bank the make come up be. They will not parallel and then be fire so I eat to it. Wow, not Palo, na some Baba mam kiko pana led surprise pana no to the how atena. They will go the CFO ya but I'm not back saying you want that Ubatado to the what's hot? Because these inspire Emma, they really far cut away or to is I mean
that's what.
hey, those are the people that I throw around as examples.
Yeah.
Anytime when I get a chance.
Yo,
And I has money for the papa.
baba.
Yeah.
Ga se ba bantsi ba ba nang le pelo ya gago. Ba ba nang le moya wa gago. Wa go batla go bona batho ba ba itse ba tswella mo botshelong. And in closing abudaka for that reason ne ke batla go ra ke re ga ra go biletsa fa gore go na le chillers gore o Pablo the Don mara re go bileditse gore re bona motho o e leng ene. Re bona who you are and we appreciate that about you. We see your work. We hear about your work. O ska wa itha gore ka gore re di diwens ga be go bo. We really appreciate you. And ne ke batla gore gompieno on our podcast know him or her Mo Itse podcast re gore re ra go bona ra go utlwa and re go bela fela dilo tse di we pray that God blesses you with masego le mathogonono for you to succeed in anything o batlang o se dira metseo ke ka mo re go di itseng.
I appreciate it. Dalo Hatata for the platform, the opportunity to sit and talk to each other. It's been long.
It's been long.
Hey, it's been too long. Oh, Galibo have inflations are catching on. Yeah. And Lena, I wish you all the good things. Yeah, I wish you the best. I know you're a hard worker. It's easy
to wish people who work hard prosperity. They are teeny but they so they're your wishes. As much as they work hard, you feel hard if what's it? We should be taking the sharp or they are moving. So I want you guys to grow to that whole. I want you to become bigger and better, Baba, and see more people opportunity to tell stories about where they come from, about their places, their means. So the only way we can do that to grow through you. So I want to see that happening. I saw enough fail like the other guy, Baba, and some of these things. Some are doing differently. Marabato Mohai, and we want them to become bigger and better people. Because it provides little whenever fanabana in the near future. Tell you one I know, but on Zimba, but the opportunity is and me. I'm thankful. I love Tata, but
Kore wugile na thata buti. Na ka gore ke a tse ke tswalle jana. Ke lela ke khosimang kare o nne le pelo e ntse fa o le motho, o nne le pelo e tshweu fa o le motho, o nne le pelo e jegang fa o le motho. O nne pelo e tshweu e tletseng bopelonolo ke yone pelo e tletseng bo modimo. Ebile modimo ke lerato, lerate ke modimo. Ke a tse ke re motho yo fotloko ga gago ga o itse gore o tsamaya tsela e matlapa go le go kana kang. Jaanong ga o mo file pelo eo e tletseng bo modimo, o tla bo o mo file modimo. Nna ke lela jo khosimang jare re tla kopana gape mo nakong e tlang fa modimo le badimo ba ratile. Salam.